this is the second video in Peruvian cooking made easy. My mother-in-law is making arroz con pollo. It's chicken and rice. So I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so this is the chicken she's cut up. Step number one, it's just quarters and she's made those into eighths. ¿Vas a poner una marinada? Okay, she's gonna wash the blood and preservatives and whatever else might be on there. Wash all that stuff off. Give it a good rinse. The boring part, but sometimes the most important part is the preparation. Okay, we got boiling water. Got this boiling. There we go. Got the water boiling, and now the washed chicken parts are going in, and they'll just cook until they're done. So temp that about a half an hour, about medium temperature. It should take about half an hour. Just temp them to 165, and that'll be good. Make sure you get the food thermometer all the way down to the bone on the thickest piece to check, or you can just cut them open with a knife. If there's blood, cook it a little bit longer. So 30 minutes more or less. We'll check these. Give them a spin once in a while so they can cook more evenly. And be back in 30 minutes. This will be the second video for Peruvian cooking made easy. Today my mother-in-law is gonna make. It's called Tallarines Rojos. It's basically Tallarines Rojos, which is basically spaghetti and red sauce. So she's doing it a little differently today. She said usually she'll throw this stuff into the blender. It's tomato, onion, and garlic. And usually we just toss that right into the blender with a rough chop and liquefy that stuff. She wants to try frying it first. See if that gives it a little more flavor. ¿Cuántos tomates hay?
4.
This is 4 Romas and about a half of a purple onion. And then 2 or 3 cloves of garlic. So we're gonna give this a fry. Then toss that bad boy into the blender. Just a little dash of olive oil. And toss in a little bit of salt. I'm just stirring it so it doesn't burn on the bottom. Just keep it moving so it doesn't burn. The purple onions especially have a lot of sugar in them, and that'll caramelize. If you leave them on the bottom of the pan too long, they'll turn black. And if you leave it on there too long, the tomatoes will break down too much. So this doesn't take very long. ¿Cuánto tiempo por friar? ¿Cuánto tiempo?
Cuando esté ya un poco dorado todo, cuando esté dorado, un poco dorado, recién lo saco. Porque
Just go until it's.
Como lo estoy haciendo el fuego lento, porque está demorando para dorar, pero
Just give it a go till it's a little starting to turn color.
un poco dorado.
It didn't take but a couple minutes at most. It's a little more golden. Right into the blender. Piping hot. Took about 5 minutes in total for all that to turn color. And right over to the blender. Alright, it's gonna get loud. Just gonna turn on the light here. Going. We've got a pot of boiling water. That's going to be for the spaghetti noodles. A little bit of oil on top, a little bit of salt and water to season. That loud noise. That took about 30 seconds. Right into a pot.
Echarle un poco de agua.
And a little bit of water to it. You lost quite a bit of water to steam from the cooking process. So you put some of that water back for cooking. To thin it out a little bit as well, because you'll lose more as it continues to cook. It's going to go back on the stove, but not on the heat yet. Okay, heat's going back on.
Claro, ahí tienes que, de ahí se echan las presas ya. Ahí te las echo. Tengo que partirlas. Todavía no he prendido porque tengo que...
There's no heat on there yet. Change her mind. So, it's not going to be This isn't gonna be beef. This is gonna be chicken. And for this, it's just a couple chicken breasts. She's gonna have to thaw out a little bit more before she can cook with. Okay, just cut those into 2 or 3 pieces, bigger size pieces. It's about a serving. So that was 2 breasts, and we got 5 good serving size pieces out of those. Preferably if they're thawed completely. These are most of the way thawed. It just cooks differently if it's frozen as opposed to thawed out. Okay, and that's just gonna sit in there and go until it's done. Until the chicken's done. 165 is the temp for poultry. Chicken, turkey, whatever kind of bird you got, 165 is the temp. So that'll take media hora for the pollo. About 30 minutes. About 30 minutes to get that chicken done. She's gonna toss in the pasta right now. You can see the rolling boil in that water. The olive oil went in, some salt. Pasta takes 10 to 12 minutes to get soft and ready to eat. Spaghetti's going. It's getting closer to done. Remember, the olive oil doesn't keep the spaghetti from sticking. It's the movement. Moving the pasta in the water keeps it from sticking. Common misnomer. Even I believed that for years and years. It was the oil that kept the pasta. No, it's you got to move the stuff around, otherwise it'll cook and stick together. So don't just put the pasta in and leave it. You got to come back and tend to it every once in a while and get that stuff moving around with your spoon to prevent sticking and even cooking. Okay, we'll be back. So the pasta is done. Put it in the strainer, give it a rinse, and then chicken temped at 165 for 30 minutes. And we just dump the pasta right on top. So it's all in one pot. You can easy storage in the fridge. One thing I would say about the sauce that I forgot to mention earlier is during the cooking process, if your pot lid has one of these little holes right here, steam's gonna come out, so you're gonna lose water. So you might check when you're checking the chicken, check the sauce also for thickness. And it depends on your preference. You're gonna be the one eating it. So if you want thicker soup, you want to lose some water, that's fine. If you want a little bit thinner, add a little more. That's totally up to you. Just keep in mind, the more water you do add, the more you'll change the flavor profile, because water is basically tasteless. But that's what the finished dish looks like. The sauce is in the bottom, the chicken's on top, and it got done cooking in the sauce, and the done pasta is on top. Very little seasoning, salt and pepper. We let the veggies and the food do its own seasoning. You know, that's what the garlic and onion are for. And salt just enhances that. Something you can also do if you want to add a little more color and some more nutrients to the dish is with the carrot, with the tomato and the onion and the garlic, when it's steaming or sauteing, whichever you're going to do, throw in a carrot. You can throw in a julienne carrot or a diced carrot with that, and you're going to through the blender, it'll liquefy, and it'll just make that a little bit richer orange color, and add in all the nutrients that a carrot has. And it makes it a little bit more sweet because of the sugars that are in the carrot. So that's the finished dish. Serving size is 1 piece of chicken and however much pasta you want. Scoop the sauce on top. ¿Cómo se llama? This is Tallarines Rojos. It's red pasta, red spaghetti. Thanks for watching. Check in again for another video.